As for many other neighbours of India, for Sri Lanka too, India has been one of the most important source markets. With the changes in travellers' preferences and with ease of travel becoming an important parameter, India has become an even more promising market for Sri Lanka as borders reopen and travel resumes. After almost 2 years of heavily curtailed operations, SriLankan Airlines did not waste any time in reaching out to this market. With a clear focus on developing the market even further, SriLankan Airlines chairman Ashok Pathirage led his top management team to India for interactions with the government as well as trade and media professionals. India Outbound catches up with Pathirage to find out his plans for revival in India.
We are now doing 54 flights a week, right, compared to 128 pre-COVID level. So we are about almost 40% back, and we are hoping, hopeful within the next 1 month that we will increase this by about another 30% to 40% more. In terms of India, right, it all depends on the demand, right, it all depends on how the COVID situation going to work out in not only in Sri Lanka and in India as well. So we are hopeful next year, probably by March, April time frame, that we will get back to pre-pandemic level. So 2022, right, I would then again, it all depends on how this, the COVID situation going to play out, right? So probably at least, 80 to 90% of pre-COVID levels that we would want to operate. So it depends on the demand, right? Now if you take Delhi, we used to have thrice a day. So that means we had 21 flights a week, right? Right now we are operating only 5 flights. So I think it's very important. Cities like Delhi, Mumbai is not only holiday passengers. There's a lot of business happening between Delhi and Mumbai and Bangalore as well. So I think these cities, right? We are hopeful to ramp up our frequencies very, very fast. Delhi, Mumbai, those are very important, and Chennai, right? Chennai, South India is very important to us. Chennai, then all the other stations there. Only thing probably we would add this maybe Buddha Gaya, right? That is Varanasi, right? Because that's important for Sri Lankans as well for pilgrimages. So that we will consider. That we also, I'm sure that you must be knowing that we did the first flight to Kushinagar on the invitation of the Indian government, right, of your Prime Minister, right? So we have things to do, but first, we also need to see the load factor, right? The profitability, right? The demand, So we will add, gradually. India is probably the biggest market, right? Chinese surpass India pre-COVID, right, in terms of the numbers. But China has so many options, right? They are connected to, there's so many other East Asian destinations for them. But I think India, right, it's with 1.3 billion population, and probably if you look at the economic numbers, they are growing really rapidly. If you look at the stock market numbers, they are trading at 34 times PE. It's amazing stories, right? They are obviously creating so much of wealth in India, right? So obviously, right, from airline to, from every aspect, India is our key market. So I think there will be so much emphasis and focus on Indian market moving forward. I don't know about our market share in India, but at least India is about roughly about 25% of our business. We need to get approvals. Right now the approval is between India and Sri Lanka. Yeah, so we are almost end of November, right? So we would like to see those things get relaxed at the Indian authorities. So we are ready, because we operate to Europe, we operate to Far East, we operate to Australia, right? We operate to even Africa, right? So it's a big opportunity. I think I hope that they will relax these regulations very as they promised by end of November.